Beneath the deceptive veil of silence, the Fermi paradox whispered its haunting riddle through the inky void of the cosmos, taunting humanity's fragile existence. The eerie dissonance between the mathematical probability of extraterrestrial life and the deafening absence of their communication bore down upon our collective psyche like a black hole, swallowing hope and leaving a chilling emptiness in its wake. As we gazed into the abyss, the darkness threatened to consume us, igniting a primal fear that we were but solitary souls, adrift in an uncaring, unfeeling universe. The dread of eternal isolation gnawed at the edges of our sanity, the terrifying possibility that our unanswered pleas would echo endlessly throughout the cold expanse of space, never finding solace in the comforting embrace of another sentient being. The dark forest theory emerged as a potential explanation for the Fermi paradox, casting a shadow of unease over both astrophysicists and laypeople. This unsettling hypothesis suggested that the cosmos resembled an immense, menacing forest, teeming with civilizations that maintained absolute silence in order to elude detection by cosmic predators. This disquieting notion captivated the minds of many, as it painted a chilling portrait of the vast and treacherous realm that stretched out beyond our world. Dr. Adrian Pearce, an intrepid and visionary scientist, scoffed at the dark forest theory as unfounded paranoia. He championed the cause of unity and collaboration between civilizations and devoted his existence to discovering and establishing contact with extraterrestrial life. After decades of tireless research, Adrian and his team engineered an advanced communication system designed to broadcast a potent signal across the universe, beckoning any sentient beings that might detect it to make contact. Unaware of the dire consequences that lay ahead, Dr. Pearce persuaded global leaders to endorse his venture, and they cast the signal into the infinite void, inviting the cosmos to commune with humanity. For months, the world held its breath, yearning for a response from the celestial expanse. Then, one fateful day, the signal was reciprocated. A cryptic message in an alien language emerged, its intricacies encoded in elaborate mathematical patterns. Adrian and his team, exhilarated by the prospect of contacting an extraterrestrial civilization, labored relentlessly to decrypt the message. Upon deciphering the message, their elation mutated into sheer terror. The message bore a dire warning from a compassionate civilization that had intercepted humanity's transmission. Dr. Pearce's heart sank to the ground when he read the message, "Silence, they are coming." Panic surged across the planet as the world was plunged into pandemonium. Governments endeavored to consolidate their resources, forge new technologies, and fortify their defenses, but deep within, they acknowledged the futility of their efforts. As the skies turned pitch black with the arrival of the predatory civilization's armada, a paralyzing dread seized the world. Humanity's aspirations for unity and cooperation had been eviscerated by the cruel and unforgiving truth of the dark forest. They had ignited a light within the darkness, only to be confronted by an incomprehensible force of destruction. The earth shuddered under the weight of an unseen force, a sinister harbinger of the devastation that was to come. The aliens, as if toying with their prey, offered no glimpse of their form or technology, yet their grip on the planet tightened with each passing moment. Fear and despair spread like a contagion, suffocating the remnants of hope as humanity faced the abyss, their fate now inextricably bound to the enigmatic, malevolent entities that had been summoned from the cosmic shadows. Whispers of terror echoed in the darkness as the unseen invaders continued their relentless advance, their very existence a manifestation of humanity's deepest fears. In the midst of this encroaching doom, Dr. Adrian Pearce found himself consumed by a profound and unrelenting remorse, his vision of unity and collaboration with extraterrestrial life shattered into a million pieces. The darkness around him reflected the darkness within, as he realized that his actions had invited the very horror he had so vehemently dismissed. As the world succumbed to the grip of an unseen terror, the light of humanity's aspirations flickered and died, swallowed by the unfathomable void. The silence of the cosmos had been broken, only to be replaced by a cacophony of dread, the haunting melody of a universe that had always been far more sinister than they could have ever imagined.
Subscribe to Quantum Dreams for more AI-generated sci-fi stories.